Good morning, all stars, and welcome to one more awesome week of learning before we hit spring break. So let's get this Monday started off right and dig straight into our classwork and have a great time doing it. So opening Monday, April 6th checklist, and today the fantastic Flipgrid of the day goes to Dylan.
This is my Gold Rush thing, and he's a fictional character. He's a miner, and his name is Roy Sanchez, the miner. And three things that he enjoys is Roy likes making cake and giving it to people because he likes.
To learn more about Roy Sanchez, please watch Dylan's Flipgrid. Dylan did a great job of telling us about this character he's going to make for his Gold Rush story. What he could do better in this Flipgrid is actually act out the character. Have the character say, "I'm Roy Sanchez and I like making cake and giving it to people because it makes them happy." And try and find his voice with the character. But all in all, great job to Mr. Dylan. Okay. For English language arts, you're going to read independently for 45 minutes. You're going to stop and jot in a writing journal. So I want you to guys just keep one Google document called your writing journal, and you're going to write in the same journal every day. So open one Google Doc, name it writing journal, and just always do your stop and jot there. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes of fluency practice, so pretty much just make a Flipgrid of you reading. And we got 2 new chapters of The Wild Robot Escapes. Dun 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 dun. This one goes on for a while, but you only have to do chapters 15 and 16. That's all you're responsible for. There's some Flipgrids as Miss Minahan stops and does it. All right, writing. You're going to write a 5-paragraph essay. It's going to be an informational essay about what's it like for kids living during a pandemic. I mean, no kids have lived like you in like over 100 years. So I created this Google form. Now, if you've been having problems with Google form, write it down in a doc first. In fact, everybody should be saving their work in a doc and copy and pasting in here. I see a lot of kids work so hard on these things, and for some reason there's a glitch and you lose all your work. If you write it in a doc, you'll keep it forever, and it's not that much harder moving it over. And if you just want to send me the doc, I'm cool with that too. All right, so put your name. What was like life before the pandemic? Talk about going to school, going to your sports, what you watched on television, how often you saw your parents, what was it like to go outside. Now talk about what life is like now. I know I can go on forever about that. What are 3 things that you miss? If you could have 3 things back, what would they be? What are 3 things that aren't so bad? I'll tell you, I do enjoy seeing my kids every day. And what could you do to help? The next thing you're going to do is write a 5-paragraph essay. First paragraph is you're going to list 3 things that describe what was like, how your life has changed. So 3 big points on how your life has changed. The paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, you're going to go to details on each of the 3 things you mentioned in paragraph 1. And then the last part is you're going to tell how you feel about those changes, what you can do to help. But you'll mention those changes again, and you'll talk about how you feel and what you can do to help, like I just said. Then you hit submit. So do it on a Google Doc. Transfer your work in here. It's not that hard. Okay. Math, you have a division worksheet. You can get that here. I noticed that some people had trouble going to the website, so now I put in a document link. You can download it here. I think you can edit on it. But the main thing is I want to see if you doing a Flipgrid of one of these problems. So bust out the whiteboards, get the Flipgrids ready to go, and maybe you can be a fantastic Flipgrid of the day. So Flipgrid one of these problems. Okay. Mystery Science. We actually have a really good deck today on how is gold made. If we're going to make a Gold Rush movie, we should probably know how gold is made. So fill out the question, watch the video. You only have to fill out question 1, and that's it. So to sum it off, in English language arts, read for 45 minutes, fluency test, Wild Robot's the big star of that one. Make sure you get the Wild Robot chapters 15 and 16 done. 20 minutes of iReady. Oh, got to get those iReady minutes. And writing, it's another big one. Writing's always a big one. What is life like for kids during a pandemic? Math, you got a division worksheet, and you want to make a flip grid of yourself doing one of those problems. 20 minutes on iReady, of course. And science, we got a mystery science slide deck. I will be doing parent-teacher conferences today. Tomorrow I will be doing some classes. So maybe we'll do a writing workshop. Maybe we'll do a Minecraft math class. We'll see. All right, this is Mr. Pike signing off saying stay crafty.